Hello and welcome again to the Friday Wrap for August 7th. It was a pretty busy week around the village, though I happened to be on a business trip most of the week. A lot of neat things kind of happened. We had the Plan Commission meeting, of course, on Monday night. Two of the major topics were from one of our resident builders, Paul McNaughton, wanted to ask for rezoning of the Waterview Estates on 83rd Street, just east of Madison Street. However, there wasn't quite enough information to make that decision. They need to have a complete plat done on the property and some building plans, so that will be held up for future weeks. The other one has to do with where I'm standing right now, inside Global Luxury Imports. You see, when they were approved originally for this property and the special use of this property, they had three restrictions. One had to do with the average selling price car they had to be above $75,000. In addition, the second one had to do with the average price of the car in the showroom. But the one thing that they did ask for at the Plan Commission on Monday was to eliminate the one restriction that would restrict them from selling a car for less than $30,000. Well, from the looks of it, I don't think that's going to happen very often, but that's one thing that'll be voted on at the board meeting on Monday. Now, in addition, this week I met at the Village Hall with the Quilters Sewing for a Cause, it's a charity organization. They're actually looking for office space to be donated to them for their worthy cause. If you happen to know of anybody in the village, in and around the village, be it one of the businesses perhaps that has some extra space they'd like to donate for this worthy cause, please let me know. In addition, I met with the director of the Homeland Security Education Center from COD. A friend of mine, Tom Brady, came out with another gentleman by the name of Pat Daly, showing me some great information regarding their whole training institute. They have one now for the Complete Education Center, plus a training center with a gun range that's really second to none in the state. So that was pretty neat to see him again and to learn all about that. Concerts on the Green. Last week, as I mentioned, we had a great concert played by Reckless. It's a high-energy rock cover band led by Burr Ridge's own Lisa Maricello, playing to a packed house. They had such a good time. People stayed long afterward, and they finished with one of my favorite songs, which is Hey Jude, and that was a neat performance. Now tonight, we have the return of someone named Andrew Salgado. You might recognize him from last year. He had just moved right after he was here. He ended up moving to Nashville and has since become quite a rising star. And he's actually going to he's on a 15-state road tour, and Burr Ridge is one of his stops. So if you have a chance to hit the concert tonight, please do. It's kind of contemporary country music, but he's originally born and raised in Darien, and we wish him well, and we want to help him out as much as we can. On a personal note, I was in Iowa this week at one of my business clients, the Principal Financial Group in Des Moines. I have to say, I want to throw out this one little quote for you that this trip reminded me of, and that is that nothing takes the place of being face to face. And it was great to see him and see them and see old friends and make new ones. And on the way back, you got to see some really neat pictures, as you can see in this video and down below with the text, of the nicest looking rest stop I've seen throughout Illinois. It's called Mississippi Rapids. It's on the eastbound lane coming into Illinois. It's about a mile off the Interstate 80, but it's well worth a stop, and it happens to be one of the most beautiful rest stops that I've ever seen. Thanks again for joining me. And before I leave, I think I'm going to go check out some of the other vehicles they have back here. I think I'll take any one of them. Well, maybe someday.